Hello, this is WTii playing Diablo 3 on his Demon Hunter. Oh yeah, and there's the stats. And I'm about to take on. It's not actually 34,000. It's because I've got an awesome ability called Sharpshooter, which increases your critical hit chance every second. This bonus is reset 1 second after you successfully critically hit. So as soon as I crit, that's going to go down to about 14k or 15k, whatever it is, whatever it actually is. So yeah, I'm going to be doing Inferno Butcher, who's going to butcher the hell out of me, and this is going to be possibly one of the hardest fights. I would love to get him one shot, but I can't imagine it. I'm going to have to really go at this. So without further ado,
Leah must be back in Tristram crying over the old man's corpse. She'll soon have another one to cry over. Yours. Meet the butcher.
hi Butcher.
Fresh meat.
Fucking hell! Okay, he's changed that up. Usually if he does that line, it means that he's going to charge, but he didn't. He cancelled it. I don't think he's ever cancelled them before. So, okay, he can cancel his charges now, which is a bit nasty.
Leah must be...
I hunger. Need meat.
I have to stay at this range, otherwise I will get owned by his Ancient Spear ability. There's the charge. Nasty thing about being this range is you can't see the boss. Oh, look at that. That is a full one shot. Nasty, that is horrid. It's doable, but I wish, like I said in the other video, they just need to make the screen just a little bit further back so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. All of this is guesswork, so it makes it even that much more harder. That is really long range. I couldn't be much further away, and even if I was, I'm still sure I'll probably get caught. Wow. I can't really stand anywhere without getting insta-good by any of his abilities.
Leah must be...
Come on, charge me.
Eat your flesh.
Oh, hell no. Unfortunately, he doesn't really give you any clue when he's going to do that, other than when you're close to him. And unfortunately, you're always close to him. Even if he's like up here and I'm down here, that's close. Whew. I think you better be prepared to start skipping parts in the video when it starts getting to 30-second resurrection wait time. Oh boy.
Leah must be...
Look, you can't even see him, and I get hit by that. Wow. And I've got to do like 3 times more of that I wonder if this is even possible, thinking about it. I think this will be one of the hardest fights possible on Inferno for Demon Hunter. It really is ridiculous. Not to mention all the flaws coming to fire, and as soon as that happens, you're screwed.
Leah must be back in Tris.
Charge. I bloody look, I did the fault because I knew what he was going to do, and I still die as I come over here. This is something else. This is just about getting lucky for a long time. How on earth am I going to be able to pull this one off? That is crazy. It's a bit annoying having to wait 30 seconds every time. It's like, yeah, okay, I know. I've got a book in front of me, I'll just read that every single time I die.
Leah must be...
No, I knew he was going to do that. He took too long to do the charge, so he switched over to that. But I'm right at the corner anyway, so I just don't get it. I might have to kite him around the outsides rather than straight down the middle. But by doing so, I'm going to be even closer to him, so we know how well that goes for me at the moment. I'll try that tactic and see if that works, because that's what the whole point of this is to try and suss it out. But I've got to repair first, because that's crazy.
Found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
This is going to cost me a lot of money in repairs just trying to do this. I should do a fault right at the start.
Leah must be back.
Fresh meat.
I tried to fault, honest to God. I knew what I had to do. The fire had to go down and I pressed fault, ready for it to tick off. Because I knew he was going to do that ability, but I can't do any more than what I did there. So it's a bit frustrating when you're put in a situation where if you put 100% into the fight and still lose, then what more can you do?
Leah must be back in...
Can't fault because I got no discipline left. I don't think this is possible. Honest to God, I don't think this is possible. Looking at this, looking at the stats, I kill him, do about 25% health, and then die. How am I supposed to survive that 3 times over more? And the thing is I can't change my spec because of the Nephilim Falla. I could change it and lose the Nephilim Falla, but I'd rather not. I'll do this until that runs out, and then change my spec in order to kill him. I'm just not doing enough DPS either.
Fresh meat.
Gonna get chained in a second. Wow, that was lucky to dodge. That's the only way. I can't do anything at this point.
Meat good.
Wow! Come on! You're up there! I can't even see you and you still hit me with that. Wow! It's ridiculous. I have to fight something that I can't see. That's bad.
Vegetable bad. Meat good.
Leah must be back.
I eat your flesh.
I actually dodged that. That would have still hit me. Oh my god.
I eat your flesh.
I'm so dead. Nah, wow, I dodged. But I can't dodge enough. I need more discipline, baby. Uh-oh. Lots of fire.
Need more time.
I haven't got the best abilities for this fight. No! I tried to fault and I knew what was coming, but I couldn't do any more than I did. Oh, Christ almighty. This is going to be harder than Diablo. I honestly think Diablo would be easier on Inferno than this fight.
Leah must be back in Tris.
Too close. He's too close. Wow. Only because I dodged. Otherwise, that's nothing I could do in that situation.
I require aid.
I'm going to die. No, I had to try and get into that spot, but I still died just from the fire alone. Nothing I could do there. Absolutely nothing.
More meat.
in truth.
Why didn't he do his charge? I was right there, ready for him. I still would have get hit. I still get hit by that. There's nothing I can do. Do your charge, you fat git. Whoa! I got over here! Come on! So the fire doesn't even lightly burn you, it just insta gives you. You have to be so lucky to do this fight. There's no other way to do it. Pure luck. 6 minutes left to get lucky.
Leah must be back.
Can't use my rage because it's not in range. My grenade thing. Fire needs to go down or I'm dead. See, I can't vault over that or I'm dead. And I'm within 100% guaranteed to get hit by his fan ability. So that's luck right there. Nothing else I can do there. Couldn't do any more. I'm going to need to repair again in a second. This is going to cost me about 30,000 gold to just kill this boss.
I worked my hands to the bone to bring you these funds.
I really wish I could change my abilities. I did a fault, thank you very much, but never mind, I guess it didn't go off. Very close. Look, what more can I do? What more can I do there? That's going to hit me wherever I am. That is really, really bullshit. They could have at least made that a bit more realistic on what you can do. This is less about ability and more about luck, which is frustrating. Obviously, you can hear it in my voice. I can't give any more. It's not in my power to decide whether I survive that part or not. It's the luck. Luck decides whether those grates go on fire or not.
Leah must be...
That's a lot of fire. And less place to fucking pulp! Where can I go? Where can I go? Right. In a second that'll bloody run out. And then I can get on with this. Unfortunately, it's not really going to make it that much easier changing my skills. Unless I've got an idea, a theory on how to do it. But it requires a lot of discipline and I don't think it's going to work. It'll work a couple of times, but I don't know if it's going to last the entire fight. I've got theories on what I can do outside the box.
Leah must be back.
Leo must be, I don't give a... The fault's on fire again, so what do? You wait to get burnt. You see that? He didn't even do it that way. He did it as I vaulted. So wherever I was vaulting towards, at that point, I was targeted. So what my fault could have been over here, as he threw it, but he would have automatically turned to go attack up there. Wow, what do you do about that? What can you do about that? That is ridiculous, is what that is. Right, let's change some of these bloody abilities. Hunger and Arrow might be alright. Just leave that as that is. But that one's got to go, because that's not in range. Maybe Ball Lightning, because he's slow and big and chunky. Impale would be good as well, but I feel like I might be able to get away with Ball Lightning. Sharpshooter can go, to be honest. On the weak, maybe Tactical Advantage. That would technically be good, but I can try that next time if this, or after a couple of times if it doesn't work. Cold of the Weak slows him down, does extra damage. Don't need damage, I just... I'm not even sure if I use traps in this, because it doesn't matter where you stand, he's going to be able to hit you basically, so that's not really relevant. I'd almost be tempted to use that on something else, which is Smokescreen. But there's no way to make Smokescreen a cheap cost. I mean, that's not cheap. It reduces the cost by 2. Wow, that's really good. Not. I've got to get used to these abilities. That's the thing. Every time you change your abilities, you've got to get used to it. Mark for Death, sort of, but not really, because it's more for groups. I may as well just have an ability doing something for me, and that will probably make up the 12% extra additional damage you do anyway with it. Evasive Fire would be good, but the boss can hit you from so far away, you have to be too close to use that ability, so that wouldn't work. Sentry's potential. Just constant damage, but I don't know if it's enough. Let's try some weird stuff then. This is gonna be weird. I wonder if that would work. I'd almost be tempted to try that, but I don't know if I can pull that off. Reduces damage taken by 15%. That's interesting, because that might be all I need to survive one hit. Let's try that first and see if I can survive one hit of his rubbish. That's going to take a long time before it goes into effect. May as well go back and repair whilst I'm waiting for that. Look how long that's going to take before it ticks off.
I worked my hands to the bone to bring you this fine.
Last time I checked, that makes you immune to damage, but I don't know. I can find out the hard way this time, but last time I used it, I didn't take damage. This is just about auto attacking basically and building up enough rage to do constant elemental arrows. I use my other build to kill the champion packs and all of that much easier. But if you was gonna do a farm for Act 1 and you wanted to get all the Nephilim Fala for the Butcher, and get that stacked up so you can get more stuff drop off the Butcher, then you'd have to go around with this spec for the entire Act 1, which I don't think is ideal, so I can let that go. Or you just basically work in a team with someone, 2 players, 3 players, 4 players, and probably do it that way, because you can have 2 people either side hitting him, rather in this example he's always facing one person, and that one person, whether the Butcher's over here and I'm here, I'll still bloody get hit by his abilities. It's crazy. Okay.
Leah must be back in.
Ha! That's why I changed there, because normally he stands up there for a while. He came down a lot quicker. I'm not used to that. Wow, he totally changed his tactics there. I don't know if that's anything to do with my abilities. Every time he's fought the Templar at the top, and then that time he came straight down. Threw me off guard, that did. Alright, are you going to do the same? Or are you just going to come straight after me? In a weird way? He sort of is. Come on, Templar. Templar's not touching him at all.
I hunger. Need meat.
Need more time.
I'm running well low on bloody discipline. So I'm not going to survive unless he does that charge. DPS is a little bit low though. Oh, you've got to be within the shield. Come on. I'm not doing nowhere near enough DPS. I knew he was going to do that, but I didn't want to fault because I wanted as much discipline as possible. I wanted to hope that I could get away. But now we know that that Guardian shield is useless because I have to be standing in the sentry. Not going to happen, I'll tell you that for sure. And as for that, potentially that could be good. Don't feel like I was doing any damage though. Let's try oh, why did I change that? Now it's going to take ages. Screw it. Just go in.
Leah must be back.
I'm still waiting.
He can still hit me from here. He cancelled it. What the hell? Yeah, that was messed up on so many levels. He came charged there, then stopped, and then did his chain thing, which I managed to luckily survive. But I'd never get away far enough from that point to escape. That was weird. All of that never made any sense. The combination of abilities he used there. Shouldn't have cancelled it midway through the charge as well. Is that supposed to happen? I wish I could do that with some abilities. That'd be pretty damn powerful.
Leah must be back.
Meat good.
I don't seem to be able to use my bat. Is he going to get me with a chain? Not quite. Oh, you... And I'm screwed now. Oh, I'm screwed because what do? You go into shadow form, fault away, and then look at the fact that you got no discipline left to survive past this point. And now he's... Oh, come on, don't get me with your thing. Wow! He's not... Look, he's not even on the screen! I was as far away to this corner as well as I could be. That is stupid. Wow, that is so bad. Why the... Can I only have one or two? No, there's a bird. There's my chain. But that runs out. That chain doesn't last far, does it? Look at that. That's not... That's crap. What the hell do I want that for? Jeez, I thought it was a proper chain, but it's like you got to be right next to it. So that's... What the hell? Get rid of that rubbish. If you change your abilities in a town, it's instant.
Leah must be back.
Keep tanking him, Mr. Templar. Still gonna get me, is he? Oh no! I can't!
Zombie flesh good.
You're gonna get me. I can't do your charge. And now I can't run anywhere because of this! What? How long does that fire last? It would make sense if it lasted a few seconds to keep the pace going, but if it's there for like 15 seconds, I can't do anything. That's not a fair fight. You've got to make it fair in accordance to skill level, not luck level. There's a big difference.
Leah must be back.
He changed it again. I pressed my shadow thing there, but unfortunately there's a slight delay, so that's it. That's it. You've got to guess when he's going to do it then, because you can't do it when you see him do the animation, because it doesn't go off in time. I don't think they could really make this fight any harder. Do you know what I mean? Quite obviously this is about as ridiculous as it gets.
Flesh good. Human flesh better.
I don't know why I got Coal of the Week actually, because I don't actually have any slow. Well, that's because I had the ball lightning thing. I wonder. Oh no, I'm changing ability.
They are given 3 days food and water, then banished.
How odd. In the order, they are just executed. Found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
No, you should take a look. I wonder if I can hit him with that.
Leah must be back.
Oi! Come on, DPS. Look at it go. He's almost dead. Oh, look, I used my shadow there in time, but I'm going to get killed by fire and everything else anyway. I can't do any more than I'm doing right now. This is it. Do your charge, for God's sake. That's the only thing that's easy for me to deal with. No! Look at the damage I've done. Not even half. All this tactical stuff is useless. It's luck. So I've just got to put everything into as much damage as I can throw out there and hope that it sticks. I need the immunity, because that worked. But it's just so expensive. It's literally like almost half my discipline bar, just using that once, on top of all the other faulting that I have to do. There's like no room at all. I can't see any other abilities that are just going to cut it. Essentially, there's not much to change because it's just...
But give me a try, and you won't go back.
It's got to be the ball lightning and try that, but... These two I definitely need. And I can't... I use that for my my hatred. That to generate it. So I don't need anything else that spends hatred. So I have these two, which are like one-off sort of things that use discipline. Or once every 40 seconds for that. And that does auto damage. So that's what this is all about. Did press that, never mind.
Leah must be back.
Fresh meat.
Oh my god.
Zombie flesh good.
Less fire, please. Oh, what on earth? Oh! Fucking spawning me at the start of this. Nice buggy rubbish. Brilliant. Ha! I actually pulled back. You can see I was holding my mouse and I actually pulled back there in time. It's got this thing where it still hits you on the slight outskirts rather. Bit picky, isn't it? You don't actually have to be quite within its range.
must be back.
Ha! All of that to get killed in 2 seconds. Whoa. I don't know if the sentry stayed, that's what put me off. I try to put the sentry down before the fight starts, but I don't know if it gets cancelled when the fight really starts. There you go, I put it down, let's see if it's definitely there.
Leah must be back.
It doesn't show up there, but it is there. Go on, fight him, Templar! Oh, you could just kite him towards me, which is the last thing in the world I want you to do. This is the problem. Your bloody Templar, because he can't see him, doesn't fight him. Oh my god. Look, he's just standing there. Fight the butcher. Good luck getting out of this, to be honest. I'm absolutely screwed. No. Absolutely screwed. Templar was totally useless there. Totally useless. I have to be within range for him to actually see the boss so he can activate a fight. This is Blizzard's fault. They've made the fights where you have to fight so many fights as a demon hunter. I'm actually attacking mobs that I can't actually see. It happens all the time. Not just on this boss. It's a very frequent thing. Just pull back the screen just a little bit further.
They will
You're
run
hired.
when they see us. I'll take that.
Please don't take that scoundrel Linden. Anything but that.
Right.
Leah must be back.
Ha! That went all the way to the edge of the screen, that did. So... I think I need some ridiculously high DPS to kill him in time, because it's just... You can literally... Oh no, it spawned me here as well. Why does it do that? Thank you very much for that. That's really not helpful at all. You have about enough luck on average to survive for about 10 seconds in that fight. Any longer than that, then you're basically... You may as well be playing the lottery, because you'll win it. Why am I losing so much health? It's just
Found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
As the shepherd watches over his flock.
Leah must be...
I actually pressed Q for smokescreen there. Frustrating. I knew you would do that again. What's new, Tristan? Why am I doing here? Do you want to make this even more... Is this what Inferno does? Not only is the boss impossible to kill, but it also frustrates the fuck out of you by putting you in the wrong place when you respawn, just to make it that much more difficult. It's not necessary. It's just being a dick. I'm going to give this a number more tries, and then I'll just have to face the facts that I'm not geared enough for this, because I'm certainly not. It's not a matter of skill. I can't give any more skill than I got, and the skill that I'm giving is good enough. It's just luck and gear is going to be what has to carry me past the point of skill that I've already got. Can't give any more. I knew. Oh wow! I didn't get caught by that. I'm amazed. Don't know if I've got to sort of kite him though, or get close. I've got no discipline now, so if I need any more discipline to avoid his abilities, then not going to happen, to be honest. Come on. Look at the damage I've done to him, and I'm screwed. Yeah. I mean, I haven't even got him half health yet. Not even half health. Wow. I am so undergeared for this. It's incredible. Right, I'm going back to my old spec, because the weirdest thing is I did the most damage with that. Whether it was right or wrong, I did the most damage with it. So, there you go. I'm not sure whether that's worth it, to be honest. Can't really use it for anything else, so that'll do, to be honest. That'll do. Wow. Those abilities are going to take a while, but I may as well just do one run and then get killed. I'm going to die anyway, so screw it. Hasn't changed anything else.
Leah must be...
I'm still waiting.
I can't use my abilities. It's pretty funny. definitely doing a lot more damage. Oh, it's getting a bit sticky. Can't go anywhere. I'm dead, I think, because I can't... Oh, thank you. Please do the charge. Wow, I thought I'd just be slightly out of range there. I knew I had a little bit of discipline left, but I can't... You have to take this risk because I had to survive that without using that discipline in order to get any further. Otherwise, I would have still died a little bit further on. It wouldn't have made much of a difference. That went better. It's just damage. Can't really do much else. Spike trap, maybe? I don't often use it, so I'm not used to it.
I cannot return to the Order in glory until the rivers run red with the blood of our enemies.
So that's... Oh.
Got a right good bunch of things for you this fight.
Leah must be back.
I pressed the Q. I did press Q there. Well, I'm getting used to this now. I can have 3 traps, can I? Sort of went into that.
I swear I'll never... Oh, I'm alive?
Unfortunately, yes. Because that means you have to do it again and again and again. I don't know if Scoundrel's better. Maybe Tempo was the best one. He was just a bit tarded.
Leah must...
It's not letting me put down traps. Is there a cooldown on it or something? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button, that's why. Oh. Gotta get used to these. Right, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change that. Because that doesn't feel right. I was pressing another button because that's the button I felt like it should be on.
Leah must be back.
Fresh meat.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't catch me because you can't see him, but it's just... Oh, just that little bit too close. Because I don't want to use discipline if I can help it. If I can get away without using discipline there, that's going to save me a whole heap of worry. Just that little bit. Every little thing matters in this. It's incredible.
Leah must be...
Get ready to fight them. Can't risk it. No. Am I even doing much damage? Come on, walk into the traps, you git.
Fresh meat.
Oh, I pressed Q. I feel like that's better, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like the spike traps are necessarily doing enough damage. Am I missing something? Because I feel like I lasted quite a long time there, and he's not even half health. So, is something missing here? Would bowler shot be better? I don't know if he can be stunned, this guy. Well, that could be good. That could be the key. I'll try that. That might be the key. Oh, but I... Alright, well, you're going to have to wait. Obviously. Or I'm just going to die, so I'll go repair and all of that.
From someone important, didn't you?
It was such a tempting prize.
I'm tempted to try evasive fire, but I have the feeling that you just have to be too close range to do it.
To bring you these fine goods.
But I might have to. We'll see. We'll try them all out and eventually work it out what it is that I should be doing. Don't think the cluster arrow is right either. Probably does have to be something like Impale, even though it doesn't necessarily feel like Impale's doing that much. Is that the best one to go for? Or is there, can he be stunned? I don't know. If he can be stunned, then that would matter. But I don't know, so we'll come off the stun. That's the thing though with Spike Trap, it costs hatred as well. So what have I got? I've got Spike Screen, Fault, Hatred, Bowler Shot.
Leah must be back.
Oh! I was hoping I'd be just slightly out of range there. Right, I think we need a different companion. Maybe the Templar or the... I mean, tempted to give the Enchantress a go, but I can't see what she's going to do. But why not? Try everything, try every combination, work out what makes this fight just that little bit more bearable.
I welcome the chance to travel with you.
Do you though? You won't be saying that soon. You'll be tearing your hair out. Let's retrain you and see what we can get out of you.
This time we shall improve, no?
Pure CC would be nice. Well, you can't charm him, so that... I wouldn't have thought you could charm him. I just couldn't imagine that your charm would work.
A wise choice. A wise choice.
Would hex work? Let's just see, but obviously whilst I'm busy doing a fight, it's pretty hard to pay attention to anything that she's doing straight off, so give her all the CC abilities and see if she just does any of them.
I am fond of this one.
Leah must be...
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Fresh meat.
I pressed Q, I pressed Q. Shame she's level 59. She's way off. I should have used her a bit more. Okay. Oops, I forgot to press a button there.
Leah must be...
I'm still waiting.
Uh-oh. Q. I can't do it because I ain't got enough discipline. Yikes. Is he going over these traps? Because it doesn't feel like it. Crap. Are you going to charge me? What are you going to do?
Zombie flesh good.
He's even coming to the left-hand side for me. I can't do anything. I'm stuck, and not even half health. I don't think this can be done. I literally am trying everything. I'm pulling every trick out of the bag, trying every combination. And what is actually hurting me? Because I'm actually managing to last a while now. But the thing that's hurting me is I've just not got enough damage. He's clearly not taking enough damage. And I don't think that Spike Trap is doing enough. It should do in theory. I mean, that should work quite nicely, but it's not.
Keep away from the fires. They burn with demonic fervor.
Fuck. Oh well, let's just start this anyway. Can't get any worse. Gotta wait
Leah
ages
must
for
be
that
back
though.
in...
Oh boy.
Fresh meat. Meat good.
I'm dead in a second because I need discipline. Oh, lucky he did the charge there. That bowler shot isn't giving me enough. Come on. I pressed Q, and down I go. I pressed Q. I definitely pressed Q. I remember pressing Q. I actually hit Q. I felt it go down. But did it work? No, it did not. Well, at least I got my favourite ability, Spike Trap, now. Can't go wrong. Guy just doesn't take any damage from me, though, so...
Leah must be back in Tris...
Meet God.
Oh, crap.
Meet God.
No, the fire. If only I could have faulted that way. But the fire screwed me over. Nowhere to go. Look at the damage. How am I supposed to do that, like, for another 3 times the length? Bowler shot is giving me... You have a 15%... Oh, that's why. You have a 15% chance to get 2 discipline, so it's not even like a guarantee. Let's go back to damage. Oh no, that's not gonna work now. Oh my god. I've got to stop changing abilities outside of town, otherwise you got to wait a minute.
He's in love with you. I'm still waiting. You never noticed?
No.
Found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
You should off.
Leah must...
Crap, I can't get him to go into those traps.
Strength.
Oh no, 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 no. Nowhere to go. And I'm on this side of the crater, but I still get killed by that side of the crater. Well, I think that's it, to be honest. I'll give it like 1 or 2 more tries, but I think any sane person would be able to tell that this is a gear check and I'm not ready yet when it comes to gear. Everything else, skill, tactics, strategy, pretty much got it down. But surprising, because I would have thought my gear would be enough by this point, but apparently not. But it's just the fight in general, and the fact that he can hit you when you can't even see him just makes the whole thing a little bit flawed.
Leah must be...
Zombie flesh good.
This is going poorly.
Yeah, look at him. You can't even see him. I'm at the furthest point I can be, and I get hit. One more try, and then I'll obviously come back to this, but with a hell of a lot more gear. And then we can finally kill him, because this is just stupid. This is all about gear right now. This is nothing to do with strategy or anything else. It is just gear at this point. He's not dying quick enough. It's as simple as that. Does Impale really do enough? Does it really do enough? I've got to try what? Oh, no. Get back to town. Got to try one different thing. Theory, Impale should do a pretty good job, but it's just not enough with the gear I've got. I can't imagine that Rapid Fire is going to be better. I need Tactical Advantage though, because that helps so much. So really it does have to be Impale, as much as it seems relatively useless. Try CC. I never saw him get CC'd once, to be honest. I've got so many abilities that should technically CC, but I've never seen him just stand still or get knocked out by them.
Leah must be back in...
Fresh meat.
No, I was hoping that if I get close to him, I'd proc him into doing his charge instead, but no, he really wants to do his chain ability no matter what. That didn't seem to do enough damage, that ball lining, and he's not getting CC'd. I'm not seeing it. Let's try... He does nothing. So let's go back to the Templar. The will of a Templar.
Let us seek honor together, my friend. Let's start over then.
Taunt won't work.
Well chosen.
Slows don't work against him, not really.
A useful skill.
Stuns just don't work, so forget about it.
Well.
That doesn't do discipline though, that only does hatred. That's good.
My power grows.
Does it though?
Got a right good bunch of things for you this one.
Let's give this a go. Keep on trying. Don't know if Bowler Shot's really the best one though. Doesn't stun. So actually, got to get rid of any abilities that supposedly stun, because they don't. Thinking pale would be better. What is it? 250, 375, or elemental, 155,
More gold out there?
155. So it does 3 to 10, and it's a lot cheaper. I'm gonna have to go with that because I've got the hatred for the traps instead. We're going back to puncture and arrow. Alright, I think this is the best spec I can have for it, but we'll find out. Oh, I put down traps there, but it didn't work. Oh, that's a bad start. Already, it's looking good. There we go. What? Oh, you're not... There we go. Go on, Mr. Templar, attack him.
I eat your flesh.
It's not going into the traps. Oh, I'm screwed. My damage is nowhere near high enough. No, I thought I might be able to, as he goes past, I might be able to Shadow Fault past him and be immune whilst I'm doing it. Not going to be the case. Not going to be the case. I just don't feel like Spike Trap is doing enough. Are you doing enough, Spike Trap? Let's switch this up again.
Don't take that Templar with you. He'll put you to sleep with all of his blathering.
I don't know whether evasive fire would work though, because I'm always got my back to the wall anyway when I'm fighting him. So I'd have to get next to him and then position myself behind him to use it again. I just don't see how that... In practice you may think it works, but I don't think it realistically works. I'm trying to think of another ability. Caltrops didn't seem to get very slowed, but yeah, but I need my discipline for movement speed more than anything else, so that's instantly restore discipline. I can't believe I forgot about that one. That's a pretty big one. That could be good. I think that's the one to go for though. Gotta get used to the hotkeys again. I'm trying everything. Trying everything. That It's quite short range though. Most of the time when I'm fighting the boss I can't even see him on the screen. Let's give this a go. I think that's more or less how I want it. But obviously I might end up changing something straight away. I feel like Impale is the way to go, but I just want something a bit meaty. Should be Impale. It really should be Impale. But I'm going to change it to Impale. I have got something against Impale though. There's something about it I just don't like. Right, well, let's give this a go. Got to get used to using that ability now. No more traps.
Leah must be back.
Not that they were that impressive, to be honest. Oh, was it not ready yet? Because I pressed Q. I didn't have time to look at my discipline. Either I didn't have enough discipline, or it wasn't ready yet. But it's always ready, so I must have not had enough discipline, because I can guarantee you I definitely pressed that. That went better though. I think I could do this. As ridiculously undergeared as I am, apparently. Or the fight's just beyond ridiculous, regardless of your gear, which it obviously is. That's not good. Now the Templar's TP'd over here and is just standing there. That was a bit lucky. Oh my god. I've got nowhere to go. I need to be able to go somewhere. I press Q, I press Q, I press Q, I press Q. I can do this. I know I can do this now. This is ridiculous, but I'm sure I can do this. I am so stubborn, but I will do this. I have to be able to do this. Just wish the Templar would just aggro instead of just standing next to me. It's just painful, isn't it? Yeah, Impale is the way to go. The will of a Templar is fucking useless.
Zombie flesh good. Human flesh.
You thought I was going to get hit then, didn't you? Oh my god. Oh, don't come over this side. Come on. Play nice. I got nowhere to go! I got nowhere to go! Oh, the fire was everywhere, and then he started walking towards where I went when I was invisible. Oh, could he do that any better? Oh boy. That makes the fight fun now, because I can actually stay in the fight for as long as possible now. Relatively. Whereas before it was just ridiculous, the abilities I was using. But this is so specific. I spent ages trying to get this exact build to even be able to last this long. And if I had enough gear I could probably just do it in no trouble, but...
Leah must be...
I hunger.
Come on, Templar, fight him. I'm watching you, and you're doing nothing.
Hunger.
I can't vault, what the hell? My ability's not working! Oh, did you feel that? It was like a lag spike when I was sitting there. I was pressing W to vault and it was like not doing it, and then he does his chains as he dies. I did it. Goes to show you, doesn't it? No matter how hard something is, you keep going, and you'll get there eventually.
Oh, he's harmless. Mostly.
Wow. That was insane. But I can say I've done that now. I didn't give up. I've beaten the Butcher on Inferno. Wow. Alright then, I think it's a good time to end it. I'm pretty chuffed now, to be honest. I know it took a hell of a long time to get to this point, but I really did explore every single strategy, and once I found the one that was right for me, that allowed me to stay alive due to skill and not luck, I was able to beat him. So that's what it was. I just had to find the right build that relied on skill, not luck. Oh dear. I think I deserve a rest after that now, don't you? And you got to give me a like for this on the video. There's no way you can't. Well, you can't. There is an easy way that you can't, but please do, because it does help. And I feel like after all of that, I might have earned it. So thank you very much for watching, and staying tuned if you did. I much appreciate that, and hope you had fun watching me get massively stressed trying to kill the Butcher. This must be almost an hour. I'm not exactly sure how long, but if it's over an hour. So thank you once again, and please subscribe, like and comment. This has been Woody, see you later.